To say today is a big day for the tech and AI community would be an understatement. OpenAI released an open source version of GPT. They're calling it GPT-OSS. So let's talk about it. I think this is a fascinating one. If you went back 6 months or a year ago, this would not be on my bingo card in a long shot. So I think this is a very, very fascinating development here. And they just did not release one model, they actually released two models. So there is a big 117 billion parameter model, roughly 120. And then they also have a 20 billion parameter model, which is actually 21. They call it a 20 billion parameter model. Fascinating. And this is a both mixture of experts architecture underneath the hood. So this is huge, right? Because if you think about the open in OpenAI, the idea is to be open source. And the fact that they are probably the last ones getting to the open source, it's an oxymoron that doesn't escape a lot of people. So it does say here the large model fits on an age 100 GPU, which I do not have an age 100 GPU, and most people do not. But there is one that runs on a 16 GB of memory, and I'll talk about this 16 GB. In theory, most commercial laptops, Macs or PCs, if you have good memory, you can run this. And this is an Apache license, so you can go ahead and download that and have it open. You can run that on VLM or in any means that you see fit. Is open weight, so the weights are all fascinating. So here is a GPT-OSS 120 billion parameter, and then you have the 20 billion parameter model. Now there are several options if you want to try this. I would not be trying it today. I wouldn't be doing a demo. That might be for a later time, and I'll explain why. If you use LM Studio, it's a good way to go in and try it. Ollama is obviously a very, very popular way people would use to try that, or LLM, Ollama CPP. And then you have VLLM is also another very great way to try it. Again, you need the hardware to go accordingly. Now, just to give you an idea, if you're using LM Studio, you can come into LM Studio. It's really easy to do. It will prompt you. I think most of these providers now are essentially surfacing this model for folks to install. So download that. I did the download. It's about 20, maybe 12 GB of download. But here is the catch. The catch is, do you have the memory and the RAM to actually run this? Unfortunately, I do not. I just, after several tries of trying to load this so I can prompt it and do some demos, my system will just complain. And I think I have the Mac. What do I have? Not to go into the specifics of what I have, but my system just does not have the power to get this to be loaded. Now I'm going to try to figure that one out and see how I can solve that issue. But in theory, if you have access to load this either through LM Studio like I'm doing, or Llama, or some other means, and you can prompt it, it would be interesting to go ahead and prompt it and see how it compares to the regular GPT, which is really what I would love to see. How does this internet version, and I'm using not the paid version, I'm using the free version here, so how would this compare to it in terms of several dimensions? The dimensions I actually have in mind to do a comparison on would be everything from how the prompts work, how does it deal with math and statistics and high school level math, essentially. What is the knowledge base? How vast is that in terms of recency, internet access? Does it have that? I don't think it should have. Then obviously looking at coding, how does it deal with coding and writing of code and Python functions and such? Summarization is obviously a big thing to test. So those are things that I'm going to try to test in the future with this model. I have actually a couple of use cases where I'm looking to potentially use this, where this paid version now has been very, very unappealing to me. So that's something to watch out for. But there it is. In 2025, OpenAI, the open in OpenAI has an open source model. And that is something we are supposed to be excited about. And I am excited about. I think this just forces innovation in the industry. And most of these providers, obviously there is a space for the services and the paid version. because those models do not manage themselves, right? Somebody has to manage it and so pay for it. But having this open source version just gives people choice, and choice hopefully makes the industry get better. We thought I'll bring this and share it with you guys. I think this is something that's going to evolve. But what are your thoughts? Are you excited about this? Is this kind of a nothing burger? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Jump into the comment section below. Share those. As always, this has been Through here with Demo Hub. Thanks for watching and sticking to the end. I'll see you in the next demo.